Welcome to the Corona Cero post-show, day number 1 of the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, presented by Zero APV, all natural ingredients, Corona Cero, and the vibe keeps on rolling here. Day number 1 of the event window. We got the stage lit up. DJ Ferk's gonna be coming on there on the 1s and 2s to spin some sounds. We're gonna have some magicians up there. I might even go up there and do a freestyle a little bit later. You never know what we're gonna do. Day number 1 of the event. Wow, this is a Corona Cero.
Cheers, boys.
That's Mitchell Salazar. That's Marcos Bucuyuva.
Saúde, as we say in Brazil.
It's Corona Cero 30. So as we enjoy our Corona Ceros, we're gonna hear from the last heat winner, Irina Rodriguez. 13-point heat total and just ripped her way into round number 2. She's on the glass with Rachel Apollonio.
That's right, Irina, congratulations. You were looking super comfortable and you found great waves. Tell us about this wave selection today.
I'm very happy to have made my first round heat. The waves I got were really, really good. I'm really happy to have been able to catch them and serve them good. I know this wave a lot. I've come here for multiple competitions. This year I came twice for the QS Junior and once for the CT, which was a wild card. And now I'm here for the Challenger and really excited to be through.
That's amazing. And how was it for you to be waiting for one of the last heat, actually, and the fog hold? What were you doing there?
I was trying to keep my cool, stay calm. I knew that there was a chance that I will serve like the last heat of the day because the fog and the time left. So I was actually trying to stay calm with my headphones on, music, and just, I know this wave a lot and I'm really confident in that knowledge. So I tried not to get ahead of myself so much and just be in the moment. And if they put me on, I will be on. And if they would have put me to the next day, I would have been okay with that as well.
Curiosity, what is the music that you listen to be calm?
Well, it's actually like my music that is to be like ready. I listen to a lot of rock and bands in English that it's kind of like slow rock, not heavy metal, but like it's nothing too cool because I want to be ready for the action actually.
Now we can hear music for the concert that is going to happen. It's a happy music too. But congratulations, thank you very much, and good luck. Back to you guys.
Wow. Jamming on the beach. I told you the party was going to come on. Turned right up during that interview. Congratulations to Irina Rodriguez. And congratulations to Tya Zebrowski, Mitchell, because Tya started off this round in a glorious fashion. She is our first qualifier out of the Challenger Series for 2026, because we're going to see the 14-year-old on the championship tour and setting a record, Mitchell Salazar, the youngest qualifier ever for the championship tour. Tya Zebrowski got it done.
Yeah, and with 7 events on the schedule this year, she was able to do it within the first 5. It's not only record-breaking, as you said, but more than anything, she was able to do it on her first year on the championship, on the Challenger Series, excuse me. And, you know, now expectations are high, obviously, for her on the CTE, but you did your job early. And shout out to Kiara Gold as well. She had a 7 in this heat, served very well. It was the battle of the 2 Tahitians out there, but, you know, props to both of the youngsters. Massive props to Tya Zebrowski, handling that pressure. She has made the quarterfinals in every event leading up to this one so far, Kaipo, and she's already made 2 finals. Imagine if she wins another event right here, especially in Brazil, where pressure seems to be higher than anywhere else in the world.
Well, some great surfing by Zebrowski. She was trailing in this heat and had to come back right there with that 6-point ride, got the job done. And look at the 2 friends right there, Marcos, at the conclusion of this heat. Great
What
moment.
a sisterhood going on over there. Amazing groundbreaking moment for Tya Zebrowski and for John Duru, the whole, you know, French force there. You know, that guy in the Red Bull hat gonna be super inspired with this moment.
Yeah, Kauli Vaast, we'll get to him a little bit later in the Corona Cero post show. There's all the numbers. Tya Zebrowski winning. Kiara Gold, like you said, that 7-point ride was just outstanding for the Tahitian surfer. Both of them good friends. Moving on into round at number 2 for the women. Likely we'll be seeing some of those round number 2 action tomorrow because things are looking pretty up here at Itaúna Beach. Well, after the heat, Rachel Apollonio caught up with Tya Zebrowski. Let's hear what Tya had to say when she got the news of qualification.
The rankings, she was leading her heat, and now Tya Zebrowski, congratulations, you are officially qualified for the 2026 Championship Tour. How does it feel to be the youngest ever to qualify? Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm really, really happy. Jenny told me that it was a surprise, and I didn't even think about it. And this morning, I win my heat, and my best friend who make the heat with me, Kiara, just told me I qualify. I was like, really? I didn't know. And yeah, I'm really, really happy to be the youngest to qualify on tour, and yeah, super happy.
Yeah, we were wondering if you knew that you only need to make this heat to qualify or if it was a surprise. And as it's your first time surfing in Saquarema, how was that heat for you?
Well, it was just a normal heat like every heat I did this year and all the other year. Just having fun and trying my best. It was a bit hard to surf. It's been a long time kind of that I didn't surf in backside, so I wasn't really confident. But yeah, I make my heat and I just qualify on tour, and yeah, really happy.
We are so happy to hear from you. You are super powerful, efficient, and your season's been amazing. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
All right, well, this is the hard-hitting questions, Mitchell. How do you think Tya's going to do on the championship tour now that she's there?
I feel like a lot of waves suit her style. You look at Bells, you look at Margs. She's already, seen what people are capable of at Snapper too, with the re-edition of that event over there. I think the biggest ones where you haven't been, lowers, Portugal. So there's a lot of questions there, but I feel like a lot of those right-hand point breaks after the success she's had at Ericeira 2 years in a row, I feel like she's going to be Rookie of the Year in 26.
You heard it first here from Mitchell Salazar.
You're going to hurt second here.
Yeah, and what do you think?
Man, the same thing. Totally agree with Mitch. Having flashbacks for the first time I saw Kelly in the Euro Tour in 1991, clashing with the old guys from the tour like Tony Ray. He went all the way to the final like an Pro 1991. And I'm having a flashbacks from Kelly from that era. I'm having flashbacks from Nikki Wood winning bells with 15 years old. She's here to stay, guys.
There you go. Well, is it kind of the resurgence of France being a powerhouse in the world of professional surfing? On the women's side, we have Tya Zebrowski. On the men's side, guys, Kauli Vaast came out after a win in Ericeira and leading the points, came out here and did some destruction in round number one, Mitchell.
It's an excellent point you make, though. I mean, they've really supported surfing. They've gotten, and backed their surfers, and Kauli's really benefited from that, and you can just see the freedom with which he's surfing right now. Poised, always excellent wave selection, but most importantly, not pushing too hard when he doesn't need to, Kaipa. And we saw a couple of great scores from him, but I really like the quick start. Complete difference to last year when he was on the Challenger Series, and of course, after winning at home in Tahiti for the Olympic gold in 2024, seems to me when he's on the right wave, we're talking about somebody who deserves to be on the championship tour.
Yeah, he's boosted up, his cross training's built a lot of extra muscle on his body, and you can see that also the versatility now that we see from Kauli Vaast. Not just a barrel surfer, good on the backhand, good on the forehand, good on the open face, good in the air.
Man, he's stacking clips with doing airs in Hossegor. I think watch out, big dogs. The boy is coming, have authority, poise. You got it all tools. Rail game, barrel, above the curve. Wow.
And an emerging super coach in the way of Joan Duru, also supporting all the French surfers.
100%, and it was just a few years ago that he was still competing here at this event, but you see the results. Joe Azucci also moving through, and local boy Templar and Francisco, well, we're probably going to see them next year at this event, Kibes.
Yeah, but what a start for Kauli Vaast here on day number one and the opening round. And, well, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, 100%, but you do make an excellent point. I mean, he went and represented France. It's worked out for him. They've supported the surfers. And, of course, more than anything, you got to get behind the people that actually have the potential to qualify. He's been on the verge a couple of years, but in the last 4 seasons, he had only won 12 heats combined. He's had at least 12 already so far in 2025, a major difference so far this year.
Yeah, well, it was the 13th heat win today, so she's continuing to stack up heat wins. Mitchell, there can only be one natural kayak
Ooh.
wave of the day. Are you ready to feel the power of freshness?
Always.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, natural kayak wave of the day. Let's check it out. I'm going to let you call this one, Marcos. The wave of the day goes to Anat Leilor.
Amazing exhibition.
How's his turn?
Amazing. Let's check it out together, guys. Manage the speed, providing the speed. Whoa, nice over the top, almost like a lip slide into a floater. Bouncing back with a nice rail snap. Oh, this brisk surfing, you know, pristine, clean, power, everything there. Everything combined.
I love it. 7.17 for that outstanding maneuver for the surfer representing Israel. What are we going to do now? We got first day, I feel like a successful day. We had this short little, you know, fog hold that we had to get through, but we got through that no problem. Got through the whole men's opening round, nearly the whole women's opening round, but let's go to Surfline, Mitchell, and take a look at the forecast for the upcoming days.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, there's been a lot of activity in the Atlantic, obviously, which has been super good for us. Plenty of waves leading up to the event, but today, I mean, honestly, for a contest, it couldn't get much better than this. So, had plenty of waves, plenty of scoring opportunities. I feel like for tomorrow, that's going to be kind of the similar case. You see right there, 3 to 4 feet offshore in the morning. Should be those easterly winds. Slightly onshore in the afternoon. But I mean, even still, the next 3 days after that, 3 to 4 feet all day on Tuesday. That's for sure a guaranteed day. But I feel like tomorrow, if we have at least 16 heats once again, should be a real fun one on a Sunday.
I agree. I agree. Things are looking up. Thank you to Surfline for all the info. Hey, pick up the phone, call the doctor. It's time for the Dr. Peanut top 5 moments of today. What do we got here? Well, we got number 5. And the number 5 goes to Annette Gonzalez-Exabari for some great surfing, as well as Janire, the sisters both winning their heats in the opening round.
Yeah.
Sisterhood going all the way, Mitch.
Back-to-back wins, too. It's never easy, you know, competing in the same event as your sibling, but they've done it so many times already. They've surfed against each other, but going back-to-back, especially having competed here already, big fan of Yanita's style, but man, they adapted very well to the conditions out there this afternoon, Kibes.
I say so, and both of these surfers really on a roll, I feel, on the Challenger Series. They had a great showing over in Huntington Beach as well, and just coming in to pretty much the limelight and doing it for the Basque Country in a spectacular way.
Yeah, and there's no rush either. You have this event, 2 more as well, so don't rely just on your results at the beginning of the year. You have 7 events now in comparison to 5 and 6 before, so good start to the event for them.
Yorana, number 4, it is Kauli Vaast and his approach and victory in his opening round heat.
Authority with pause, with posture, with amazing rail game. Don't get me wrong, man. He's ready to the big league, guys. It's just a matter of a few hits more.
And want to add, too, I think Jason Stevenson and the incredible team over there at JS deserve a lot of credit, too. His boards look magnificent. As you said, he's added muscle mass. His boards have gone up in volume, too. But with that, the shaper also has to adjust. And I feel like they've done a good job with his equipment so far, Kaipo.
Catch-free surfing on those JS Industry boards. Congratulations on the beach. He moves on. Number 3, it was a buzzer beater for young Eden Walla.
Yeah, the surfer out of San Clemente. Dani Rosas right here was surfing a good heat. She's had a lot of experience competing at Saquarema in Brazil. She actually just won a QS a few weeks ago. But the youngster right here, Marco, she was able to take it out in the end.
Feeding herself from the knowledge and the heritage from, like, you know, Wardo, all the boys from San Clemente, the new generation. And this is the newcomer from Brazil.
Number 2, big Weslley Dantas. Dominated out there.
Yeah, and for a guy that big to get that amount of pop in there, it's never easy, but, you know, we still haven't seen the best of him. I feel like his rail surfing is really the thing that shines the most, and obviously a lot of experience with his brother competing here in the past, too, so going to be fun to see him compete in the later rounds, Kibes.
I love what I'm seeing from the king, Weslley Dantas. And number 1, one more time, big congratulations for the youngest qualifier for the championship tour, Tya Zebrowski. We'll see you at Bells in 2026.
Well, I do think that we're seeing the rookie of the year for 2026. Sharp Eyes look good. You know, you had Yufu Penrose right here on the beach, the team manager for Sharp Eye. But once again, I just think the maturity and the poise in her surfing, especially with the bottom turns, Kaipo, timing couldn't really get better out there. Had a tricky wave. First time competing at this venue, too.
Just a lot of confidence and just a solid surfing. Put it all together with her good friend, Kiara, both moving on. Great
She's
moment.
bringing a new flair to the game, guys, that's for sure.
Kauli's dances are a bit odd, though, but you might have been even happier than she was.
Hey, get ready to dance, Mitchell, because the band's lighting up. DJ Ferk is on the stage. We're just beginning all of the happenings here in Saquarema. Remember, we got more coming your way. 6:45 a.m. is when we're going to make the call for local time for a possible 7 o'clock start. Give me a cheers over here. Good job, you guys.
Saúde, boys.
Saúde. And we'll see you. Enjoy all the end of the day highlights and tune in to worldsurfleague.com for all of the action. Probably going to get going tomorrow again.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.